So this is a reach out effort for the hOEP Hacks Housing Affordability Project. I'm making a video 11, hOEP Hacks Housing Reach Out to Christian Ivar, not sure how. Probably going to be about 15 minutes, and I'll give you an automatic vote link that will count to incentivize and pay me for producing this video if you click on it. So let's talk about reaching out to Christian Ivar. Your friends on Facebook, studied at UC Berkeley. So I posted an ad on Facebook, which is discussed in this document more. You can get to this document at this URL here. Just pause the video and type that in if you want to know full details or watch the video or more videos. We have a lot of videos. I wrote to Christian. No, he wrote to me. And I looked over his profile. Studied at UC Berkeley. Nice. I like the photo. I think I've got a very. I think I can work with that. Hello. I'm very interested in your living situation, your politics, way of thinking, and progressive futuristic viewpoints of reality and communal cohabitation. I am a young professional currently looking for subletting while I search for more permanent housing. I work as a receptionist at Amazon in San Francisco. I am also an artist and actor, currently understudying for a role at Cal Shakes. I am subletting currently, but that will end by the end of June 22nd, so this would fall perfectly. I am 28, single, a Cal Berkeley alum, identify as queer, LGBTQ, POC, DACA, mented, and living below the poverty line. Having just come off of unemployment, but just found a steady desk job on market. I'm calm, active, and respectful, and respect other people's privacy. Friendly and social, but also appreciate my solace. This looks like the perfect combination for us. I love dogs. I was so close to adopting a puppy, but want to find a stable home for the little guy and some playmates before I do. I might not adopt the puppy, but would love to have dogs to pet and play with when I get home. I've grown up with a dog of my own, and my parents still have a dog. Hope to hear back from you soon. Yours, Christian Ivar, 707, phone number, blah, blah. I did look at those, and he's an interesting and worthy person, in my opinion. I spend most of my time editing pictures, writing in my journal, and also rehearsing for plays and just moving my body in a healthy way. Question, quote, how much is 1 hour of your time worth cost, and what is your supporting evidence you can provide later for verification? Close quote, question mark. That was one of the questions I asked in the Facebook ad that I wrote. It's a test question to make sure that they're paying attention and they read the whole ad, which is quite detailed and discusses philosophy and on the pricing structure in general. Continuing on, he writes, I would price this on a sliding scale depending on who is hiring me and how much experience I have in the skill I am implementing. For acting in live productions, I would price myself anywhere between $20 to $50 an hour, with benefits such as housing, food, and other perks. I do this because I have extensive experience in this craft, and believe my soul is worth a lot for being exposed to an audience. As far as labor or professional work with social media, I am flexible between $15 to $19 an hour. Work experience and results. I was unemployed for 5 months previously to my current position, so I was willing to receive payments for as low as $10 an hour once. I will send you a text tomorrow morning. Thank you for your thorough and well thought out post. June 8th, 1:46 p.m. You accepted Christhian's request. Thank you for your promising and fast response. There's no dogs allowed here, but your timeline is great, and I'm open to renting to you for short or long term so you can find an ideal dog-friendly home. This roommate offer comes with a cat. Hope you're still interested in moving in because you sound like a good fit. P.S. Not sure which ad you responded to, but based on the information you provided, I expect you deserve the lowest price of $700 per month, everything included. You are invited to call or text me anytime at your convenience, 415-374-9745. If you're watching this video, you are also invited to call or text me anytime at your convenience at this number, but please text me and be considerate, I guess. How soon can you see the place at 1067 Market Street, Unit 4005, San Francisco, California, 940? Yeah, you can visit me too, or call me, but only if you're good intentioned. No telemarketers or people who are trying to make money off of this, I guess. My schedule is open and my front door is 1/2 block from Civic Center BART, just above the Huckleberry Bicycle Stores, with the sign for Escape Room on the door. FYI, this is also posted on Craigslist with less information or different pricing. Craigslist posting. And here's a link to the picture. Everything included with some affordable inclusive pricing discounts. This is a creative remodeled, furnished, and shared. I believe this was the $1,300 a month price advertisement. I'm not sure. You can type that in, I guess, or check it, or I can find out if anyone cares. Continuing on, I write, keep a copy of your advertisement and bring it with you to the room tour and roommate interview to confirm your price formula. Additional options to work some of your rent hours off may also be available at move-in or later, depending on how much you need or and if I can get a funding grant to pay for your work on the hOEP project that you would spend your time on. I am destitute and live off cash aid and do street cleaning 2 days a week for 3 hours a day to get money for my part of the rent and still have time to work and write on my human-centric economics project. In the past, my hourly rates have ranged from a high of $120 an hour as a user experience design consultant for DPW and SF.gov. My lowest hourly rate is free, and I have some postcards and graphic design work I did pro bono for the Lila Theater, which operated in San Francisco in years past, and you may have heard of, ? I am mostly straight, but not narrow, and leaning towards the pervy otaku stereotype orientation. I am typically reclusive, out of convenience, and I enjoy writing and communicating and thinking with technology-mediated communication most of the day at home quietly. I acknowledge my white privilege and pass it on when I can to the people and privileges the privilege should have gone towards in the first place. I am 49, 5'4", overweight but eat healthy, single, not looking or feeling left out much. I had a great sex life with others when I was young, and have a great sex life with myself when my roommate is out of the house. I say weird things out loud when I have sex sometimes, and it's so embarrassing. LOL. Not urgent, but you'll like what you read in 3 minutes. The reason I asked about your current rent and financial status is because I have an option to let you pay some or all of the deposit as a non-refundable work for 1 month security deposit opportunity for you to move in if you are short on cash. I think 50 hours of your time and effort spent working for the hOEP project, hours equals price, would cover the security deposit if necessary, and I might be able to let you pay some or all of it by working remote in advance or after you move in. The hOEP project is a crowdsourced hackathon effort to design, test, and promote a price tag that allows a seller to automatically price things higher for rich people and lower for poor people. This makes the seller more profit when priced correctly in a free market, and it reduces financial inequality at the same time. If you want to find out more about the hOEP project and the work you would be doing for 50 hours to pay the rent for 1 month or the security deposit, then relax and watch some videos. At the end of video 5 and about an hour of time entertaining listening to me talking about the product, there is a form you fill out to claim your time spent watching the videos and fill out an audience interview and receipt generator survey form. The form asks you opinion-based multiple-choice questions and tests your comprehension and opinions on the videos. I'd like to consider how you could make these videos better while you learn about the hOEP, hours equals price, pronounced hOEP. I like the way you said it the first time most, but that's not how I say it usually. I want you to be the voice of hOEP and find out more by watching videos and liking or commenting to verify your attention and comprehension at https://goo.gl/c6dc8i. Will verify your agreement to this price schedule for the time spent watching the video count towards rent. A comment is required of you to answer a question in the video from one of the 21 slideshows that is left unanswered, and requires simple math skill to verify your humane reasoning ability. You must comment with a few words or number or sentence to verify your understanding and attention while watching the video. If you do not comment and upvote, your time spent watching the video will not be counted. Your time spent commenting and upvoting will be counted. Also, downvote if you disagree with the video. Say only honest, sincere things you agree with in any comment, please. This offer is only for the first 1 hour, and any videos you watch after 1 hour will not be counted and require my approval for payment pending review of your first 1 hour of watching and commenting. Please stop watching after 1 hour for me to decide on and direct your attention on any further paid work you do for the hOEP project. If you're available Wednesday nights between 5 to 10 p.m., there is an opportunity for you to help me run my Code for San Francisco hOEP project and get paid for your time presenting media or announcements in front of a group, which I hate. I hate my voice and think you would be a much more persuasive voice for hOEP. Your voice is very calm and soothing. June 12th, 1:13 p.m. Hi, Christhian. I have a sweet opportunity to help a homeless old lady out and give her a free or low-cost place to stay till the 22nd when you move in. But until I can confirm your interest in renting and moving in on the 22nd with a $100 holding deposit, I can't offer the room to her at all. I helped her out before, and she's a homeless hooker in her 40s who couldn't fill out surveys and pay attention because she hadn't slept in a long time. I let her stay overnight for free in return for her promise to pay 2 hours of time and attention later. But the next morning when I woke her up to leave so I could lock the apartment and go to work, she left her luggage and makeup and dirt smeared, unintentionally I think, on the bed sheets and linens and needles from shooting up. She promised she wouldn't do her drugs in the house and just needed a place to sleep. Anyway, she didn't return when I got off work to pick up her stuff or pay me for the time she promised. She didn't return for a few days and texted saying she was on her way to pick up her stuff or sleep, but never showed up when I waited for her. I got her emergency contact info when she arrived and called her ex-husband, who was working with me to get her treatment or help and a safe place to sleep for a while so she's not living on the street looking for her bed and place to sleep. When she was here, she had a painful dental problem with an abscessed tooth and was in excruciating pain, and I gave her directions to Human Services that she texted she had visited when they were going to help her if she could wait a while to get her scheduled. So she's out in SF at now, wandering and hooking probably on drugs and in extreme pain. But you can change all that. If you make a commitment to rent here, then I can offer her to stay immediately, and her ex-husband can avoid the drive to SF to pick up her stuff, and she can have a place to sleep that's safe and clean for free, and her husband will fill out the surveys and pay for the time if she can't. Sorry that's so long. Text me back or schedule a room tour and interview. Bring $100 and camera for receipts and proof of payment of your holding deposit, and I can offer her husband and her the room ASAP. Thanks, Steve, with the $700 room for you first on Market Street at 415-374-9745. That was on June 12th. He actually showed up. I texted him by phone on the 12th at about 2 or 3 because we had scheduled previously over the phone to show the room on the 13th, on the 12th. So he hadn't called to confirm or anything as he had promised before in other communications by email, I think. So he showed up to the interview, and well, let's see. How long does this go? No thanks, Steve. Best of luck with everything. I am going to pass. That's on June 14th. Yeah, so he showed up to the interview and spent my time while this lady was wondering. Anyways, no thank you, Steve. Best of luck with everything. I am going to pass. Me on June 14th. I didn't think you had the money to pay rent or a deposit. How now you sound like you're trying to portray the issue as you just not being satisfied with what I can offer. So which is it? Not good enough for you, question mark, or you don't have the money? FYI, I got a call today from someone who wanted to move in around the time you would be moving out. I told him I needed a roommate sooner, but I would keep him in mind if I had somebody who wants to live there for just a month or two. I'm putting him out of my mind now. That's because he had uh, changed his mind and decided he only wanted to live there 2 months or a little while until something else opened up with a friend that I guess was free. And his friend sort of needed the help and somebody to rent the room. So he had said no in the interview, but he kind of strung me along, and um, I should show you. I should do a video recording of the text messages. They were kind of interesting. Anyways, thanks for letting me know early. I don't want to give false hopes to the student who can't afford to move in until late July or August. I told him I would know more on the 22nd of this month, since that's when you would be making your decision. I'll tell him to just forget it now, unless he hears from me. He will use that time to try to help himself, and I wish him the best of luck, and I'm glad I could give him, with your help, more notice and a chance to look for something. So thanks again for telling me early, and you have his thank you also. At least he's not hanging out and wondering and hoping for something that won't happen. I think your early notice to me, for whatever reason, has saved someone else a few days of delay and false hope. So thanks for not delaying as soon as you made up your mind or realized you can't afford it anyways. I just got a request from a foreign exchange student who wants to move in from July 3rd to September 4th. I'm working with her to see if make that work like I had set up plans for you. Maybe she can pay a deposit early again. Early, period. Again, I want to thank you for your quick reply and not leaving me hanging, because if I had thought you were a viable renter, I might have missed her application or not given it as much attention or consideration. I guess I would have considered her a safety in case you fell through and not given her much attention. But since you told me you couldn't or wouldn't be renting, I gave her my full attention and consideration. So again, thanks for sharing that information you could in a spirit of generosity and not leaving me waiting on your decision. Good luck to you. Should I keep you in mind as a last resort if I end up renting to this woman and she falls through or cancels at the last minute? Question mark. Thanks, Steve, comma, sure thing. So this is afterwards, when he was no longer a candidate. It was nice meeting you. Sorry I was so stressed out. That was in the in-person interview. Disappointed you aren't interested in being the voice of hOEP, hours equals price. I thought you would be really good at it, and I had so much work planned for someone with your skills as a media manager. How much is your internship or job paying? Because maybe you want to invest your hours of time in the hOEP project? In case you missed the point of the video, I'm starting an economic revolution to produce a price tag that makes the seller money and reduces economic inequality at the same time. I'm talking with Microsoft and CEO of MoveButter currently about funding, and they are both interested but not sold yet. I need a more persuasive multicultural voice for this project, and I want you to work for rent and investment credit in the hOEP project. So I'm offering you the career opportunity of your lifetime, whether you rent the room or not. Here's a 30-minute video I made that the CEO of MoveButter and my next-door neighbor will be watching. It's using my own voice, and I would have asked you how much of your time it would take you to reproduce it with my help so it's better and with your voice. I would have asked you how many hours it would take to promote the video in the media and how you would do that to reach the right audience. If you feel like you might want to consider how you would do fantastic at something I would do really badly, public improv speaking, like in a roommate interview. Hope hacks the supermarket with vote to movebutter.com and letter to CEO, 30 minutes plus 15 minutes, vote to act, automatic vote link at hope.vote.url. And this is the links that will open. You can type those in if you want, I think. You'll notice right away in the video, if you click the link, that I'm trying to use your pronunciation. So you've already done a good job as the voice of hOEP, in my opinion. And if you're at all interested in my pricing structure as you suggested in your first reach out, this might interest you. And that's a link to the Reach Out to Mochiba vote. And should lead to other documents, hopefully. They should all these videos should lead back to this one, which is Hope Hacks Housing Authority, Affordability, which is here. So you need to prove you paid attention to the whole video by going back to this, pausing it, and typing that in manually. Then you can see more videos more conveniently without having to prove you can read a URL and type it in. That's the human test. You can also, for more convenience, visit the Hope Project on Facebook at hours equals price. I don't know if it's case sensitive. Does this work? Oh, find my page. It's really hard to find anything for the Hope Project because we don't spend any money on advertising. I don't know if that worked. Oh, wait, there it goes. Yeah, and it corrects it. So you don't have to worry about it. Just type in hours equals price. Don't forget the S in equals, though. That's important. Hours equals price. And you can find out all sorts of fun things there. Mostly an introduction sequence. And some of the other things we're working on, if these might interest you, is the Hope Supermarket of the Future. That's an Excel sort of voting thing. Vote to act by shopping and buying. this future market using hours equals pricing. Not only do you get paid for waiting in line, but you can vote by choosing a line. You can vote for better bathrooms, or you can vote for, yes, toilet line 1, restroom line 2, private bathroom line 3. So everything, all your time gets used most efficiently with the hOEP project. And we also are studying coupon economics at this document. This is basically showing how the hOEP pricing structure functions similar to a income-based coupon in current use today by many sales models. Thank you for your time and attention to the hOEP project. This was reach out to Christian Ivar. If you think I should spend more time reaching out to Christian Ivar, and he would be a good candidate, maybe check out his Facebook page and tell him to consider the hOEP project for spending his time and attention. He seems like a great guy. I'm disappointed I didn't get a chance to have him move in. So, thanks, and